Good evening, all. Surprise! How are we doing? I was hoping I could make that a bit smoother than it was, but I don't have a fade across option, so I did what I could. How are we doing? Missed the countdown by like a million miles there, but you know, that's where it goes. Needed a swift chat with my better half. An unplanned swift chat. Turns out she was none too enamoured of the dinner choice tonight, so I had to compute that. How are we doing? Let's get things settled. How's everyone doing? All good? You got myself in? Starfield today. Looking forward to. Should be cool. Been having some fun with Fallout lately. It's been cool. Got loads of good stuff going on. And yeah. Diving into the new update. It's been fun too. So definitely been enjoying that one. Looking forward to playing with it a little bit more, but ready to head back out into space today, which should be cool. So, where are we? What's going on? Evening test mail. How are we doing? Plan is to pick up the main story at the moment. We've done a whole bunch of stuff. We did a load of side quests recently. We did the Freestyle Rangers quest line and a couple of other bits and pieces as well. And a whole bunch of side questing around Neon too. That was fun. Interesting place. Now we are continuing on the hunt for yet more artifacts for Constellation, and being occasionally chased down, hunted, attacked by these starborn individuals who seem to have the ability to make themselves invisible, and are less concerned, it would seem, with collecting the artifacts than they are with killing anybody who tries to collect them that isn't them. They seem to be quite happy to leave them where they are, but they just don't like us coming for them. So, yeah, there's that. Right now, we have to go and find one more artifact that is not in a hole in the ground somewhere, but is rather in the possession of some kind of collector of rare antiquities who is apparently not too likely to be down for giving it up or selling it or anything of the sort, because he's into collecting stuff, but he doesn't know what he's got. He just knows it's old and probably valuable. And of course we show interested in it out of the blue, and he's just going to think more valuable and therefore probably not want to give it away. Or at least that's the working theory anyway. So chances are we're going to have to acquire it through less than legal means. We'll see how this goes. We've got to go and talk to Vlad first. Spent some time today working on my new addition to my outpost, doing a little medical centre for the outpost, and it's come out rather nicely, gotta say. It looks quite cool. Not quite finished it off yet, got to do a bit more decorating around the outside, but the inside's basically done. Apart from I haven't done the junk decoration still, and I'll probably leave off on doing that, but we will tackle it once the game boots. That'll be a good start. What's going on here? There we go. Steam's been on a right go slow lately. I think it's my computer. I just need to give it a kick up the butt, but yeah, just what it is. Here we go. We've got life now. Cheers, Tesmo. It's that time of year, isn't it? Oh, I see. Somehow that's suboptimal, isn't it? Okay, right. There we go. Different tunes. Cool. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing the junk decoration on my outpost at the moment. I'm going to wait for a bit before I do that. But we'll tackle it before too terribly long. I've got lots of stuff stuffed in boxes and ready and raring to be used for decoration, but I've also still got a big gap that I need to figure out if I can put something else in. That would be ideal, but I don't really have anything available, so I might just kind of fudge things a little and fill the gap in some other way, unless I come up with some brilliant idea for something to build in that space, but we'll see. Do I have the audio on? I do not have the music on because I was recording. So, let's go. Been a minute since we were last in Starfield. Last Friday. Which is like nearly a week. 7 days. It's kind of whipped by quite quickly. The weekend, and then didn't stream on Monday, and then 2 days of Fallout, and whoa, we're here already. It's, yeah, alarmingly quick. Well, I feel like there's a day missing there somewhere. I don't know. I know there isn't, but I feel like there is. There we are. There's a sneak peek of my new structure down here. Can't really see it in the rain. But there it is over there. Inside obviously looks better than the outside. Not least of all because it's not finished. And before too long we're going to need to upgrade this oddly flat ship of mine. But we'll get there.
That was a pleasant change of scenery.
Oh, I was saying, I was wondering if the rain was actually going to run down the window there. It took a second for the game to catch up with that, but it is doing. You can't see the clouds and stuff, and the rain reducing the visibility as well, which is quite cool. Anyway, where are we? No sudden moves. There we go. Talk to Vlad, who needs my help with something, and he's on the eye, so I'll have to head back over there. Not a problem. Let's just quickly make sure my ship is not going to be too easily ambushed, just in case. Need to find, maybe over the weekend, maybe if I get the time, I might see what I can do about upgrading my ship, but I'll need a little bit of time, and I've got stuff planned that I need to get done this weekend, so it's going to be a relatively busy one anyway. Should be good though.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis.
I'm already leaving. It's kind of cool, some of these animations. Although, I mean, I'm not quite into the complaints that are out there about loading screens and stuff. I think it's, you know, people just whining because they can. But I feel like when you've got cool animations like that, you could use them to hide the loading screens a little bit better. I don't know. That would be cool if they managed to do it. I nearly crashed into the eye then because I forgot to press and hold. But, yeah. I don't know. I feel like the idea is to hide it behind animations like this. But success rate's a bit mixed. Don't hear any footstep sounds. It's a bit weird. Vladimir!
Still need to lift another set today. Been dragging. Shoulder stiff. Need you and Barrett to get that artifact. Might need to do the breach and storm.
Hopefully we'll be a little bit less blunt than that, but really head on out.
Hold the lines, March. Seems like you got business with the person with you already. Tip my ear when you're done.
Currently on a companion's personal question. Need to finish that before continuing. Yeah, you see, the slight technical problem is I can't do that.
I'm here for you, my love. I'll be counting the minutes to our next chat.
I've hit a slight snag, it would seem.
I trust you are well. Very good.
Well,
Something important, or just... I appreciate having your ear.
here's the thing. Sarah's following me around as a companion, which she shouldn't be doing, and I can't shake her for some reason. And Andreja is also acting as if she's my companion, and the game seems to think I'm on her quest, which I kind of am, but I can't shake her either to do so. I can't start her quest and I can't shake it either.
The two of us make quite the pair, eh? Don't stay away too long.
So I'm gonna have to try a thing. Let's see if this will work. I don't know if it will. Apparently not.
Ah, my day just got a whole lot brighter. Oh, I love our little chat. Let me guess.
Let's
Of course you can.
try
sweetie.
this. That one works.
Every time you talk to me, I fall in love with you more and more.
Right, so I can't seem to get
Talk
shot
to
of
you
her right
again
now.
soon, darling.
I think I've hit a slight bug, which is kind of annoying. Might even be fully game...
It is
Well,
a
almost
good
fully game
day,
breaking.
yes. Certainly.
Right, so... what can you tell me about Aaron Bascom?
He is a quiet man. Reserved. I believe he had lived through a great many hardships, though he never spoke of them. I never felt it proper to ask. He valued his personal space and quiet moments. It was one thing we always shared in common. Years ago, I had heard he was alive, but did not attempt to contact him. I did not feel it was right. I hope this is not a mistake.
How do you know anyone else is still
I
alive?
do not know. Not for sure. I did not see them fall that day, and
Yes, they were all ambushed, I
I
think.
suppose I have
By
hoped.
zealots, I believe?
I admit I have not investigated before now, at least in part because of what I feared I might learn.
Why does House Varun rely on
House
smugglers?
Varun is in a distant corner of space, far away from the rest of the settled systems. While this serves our
Interesting.
interests, it can also pose challenges. Many critical resources are scarce, and diplomatic relations with the United Colonies and Freestar Collective were tense at the best of times. It was the most practical way to acquire what we need, without raising too many questions. Still is. All right. If you have more questions, I shall do my best to answer them. Stay safe.
I didn't interrupt us. Character stuck with you, take Peter's quests. Yeah, that's kind of the problem, but also kind of not. Andreja's companion quest is active, which means she is stuck as my active companion, except she's not my active companion. And I can't make her my active companion. Sarah is my active companion, who I never asked to be my active companion, and I can't make her sod off either. So I'm stuck between with a companion I don't want and didn't ask for and can't use, which is preventing me from advancing a quest with Andreja, who I can't currently bring as my active companion because the game thinks she is and is not at the same time. And I can't advance any other quests because I need to advance Andreja's before I can do anything else, which I can't do because she's not with me, but she is with me. So yeah, that's where I'm stuck at the moment. I've got a potential idea.
I have things for you.
Actually, I have several potential ideas. Right now, right. So I'm not going to quick save because I might, and I would be really pissed if this is the case, have to reload that and work my way back. Yeah, that would really annoy me. So we'll see whether or not we can make this work. But that's my so I think it's the only save I've got that'll get me back potentially before the issue came up, I think. I mean, there's also the possibility of going all the way back down here that somehow is sitting here, and I don't know why. But see, you know, that's well, yeah, either of these are a lot of levels back. That's, yeah, way back in middle of November, so it's weeks ago. Not doing that, so that's where I would go back if I could. We'll see how it goes. Divided loyalties. Let's try this. That's a significant distance. Yeah, they have been a little bit weird lately. Cool, I got a new ship without Sam. That is weird. Haven't had too many issues, but this is the big one.
Hold while we scan your ship.
Oh, hopefully we'll get it sorted.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Again. I don't mind the ladies' grins that much, but this one could very much have been behind a nice little landing sequence.
Interested in?
Piss off!
Whatever you need. Stay safe, darling.
Oh, finally!
Well. Fine. But you promise me you'll be careful. I can't afford to lose you.
To Andreja at Aggie's. Okay, let's try this. She might be here or she might not, but we'll see how that goes.
Word to the wise. Avoid the stretch.
Oh yeah, I want to change my outfit back out. Because I was wearing that and it's fun, but it's... I'll change it back out when I get back to the ship. I think it might be doable now. It is. That's what I want. There we go, that's better. Now we're dressed for the Three-Star Collective. Aggies. It's over in the stretch, isn't it?
I can't believe Bailey
Still want these uniforms. Don't particularly want to go and have to assassinate a member of Akita City Security to get one, though. Cracking my neck there. Here's Aggies.
He is not here.
We fixed it.
I am disappointed, but
Maybe.
relieved somehow.
Not surprised you built this up in your head. Rex be okay. Maybe we should try somewhere else. Be okay.
You're right. I'm sorry. Someone here must know more. We should inquire about him.
Seems like the plan.
If you got
So ask
credits,
Aggie.
spend them with Ethan. Or leave.
Charming.
If you're here about the blood stain, I'll get to it when I get to it.
Stretch always is crowded.
More and more as time goes on. Plenty of folks looking to get out from under the thumb of the UC, or taking their first steps to being independent. City's been slow to keep up with all the new people. Took them forever to put up the outer walls, and at this rate, they'll need to expand again soon.
In this place by yourself?
You surprised or disappointed? It's my name on the outside, isn't it? Been here too damn long to let someone else come in and muck it up. Hell, even
Technically,
finding
she does
decent
have an
help
employee.
isn't worth the trouble half the time. Ethan's got half a brain in his head, seems like, so maybe he'll work out.
Looking for Aaron Bascom.
You ain't here looking for Erin. She is.
Hello,
Well, that's
Maggie.
interesting. We know each other.
I was unsure whether you would remember me. It has been a long time.
I ain't likely to forget you anytime soon.
Is there a problem?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one blundering in here with her in tow, asking questions.
Looking for Aaron?
I heard you ain't deaf. She didn't ruin Aaron's life enough the first time, huh? Back for more?
Ruined his life? How dare you?
Did she tell you what she did to him? How she left him bleeding on some godforsaken rock in the middle of nowhere?
Not how it had burned, spilling the righteous indignation eggs, trying to make up for things. Just like to know that he's safe. Well, I'm trying to remember what she said because it's been a minute now. General gist of it, I think, was that they were ambushed by House Varine zealots, and she had everybody scattered. A lot of people died. She managed to get out of there. Doesn't know if anybody else did. Don't know if she'd have left him there bleeding though. Spare me the righteous indignation. Just feels like the way to go.
Sure. You didn't have to look at him all this time.
Oh, you're not
Aaron
looking so
sat
great,
in
is he
that
not?
corner for years, scared of his own shadow, convinced the damn zealots were coming back to finish the job. The few credits he had to rub together that didn't get spent on drink, he spent on setting himself up someplace where they couldn't find him. Wouldn't trust anyone that walked through the door. Only ever talked to me when he was drunk enough.
No one deserves to look like that. Well, clearly care about him. We do too. I'm gonna go with no one deserves to live like that. Be sympathetic.
Look, I've seen all kinds of sad sacks over the years. Most of them brought it on themselves. He was no different. Got himself in over his head, mixed up in something he shouldn't have been. Still, not pretty to watch the slide down afterwards. Aaron ain't been in here for almost a year now. Showed up one day saying he'd gone and got himself set up on Hyla too, thanking me for letting him stay here so often. It was the closest I'd seen him to happy in I don't know how long. And that was it. Never came through the door again.
Interesting.
Did he ever mention me?
Apparently
He
so.
needed to blame you. That's what you want to know. I know
Otherwise she wouldn't
guilt
even
when I
recognize
see
him.
it. Don't try and deny it.
Fine. Did he blame me?
No. Believed you were one of the good ones, right up until the last time I talked to him. Me? I don't think your kind has good ones.
My kind?
I know what you are. You take your holier-than-thou bullshit and your great serpent and shove 'em.
You dare insult me like this when I have come to you asking for help. I should kill you
That's
where you
kind of
stand.
the ideal time to insult somebody, really. To be honest, yeah. She's a bit, it's a bit weird in some ways that she's living the life she is and is still clinging on to her beliefs as much as she does. I don't know, maybe it isn't. Calm down, we're not here. This isn't what Aaron would want. Okay.
You are right. We should focus on finding him.
Well, this has been so much fun. You see Aaron, you tell him I got a bottle of his favorite stashed away if he ever shows up again. But honestly, I'm hoping he doesn't.
You are a welcome diversion. What do you need? We have something to go on, at least.
Yes.
I am
Kind of.
grateful that you showed some compassion. despite that woman's attitude. I do not have your patience.
Nah, seems like she was given one side of a story and not the other, which is fairly standard behaviour, but in this particular circumstance, it's not really surprising. She's a little bit like, get the fuck away from me. Avoid confrontation, right thing to say. It's just the truth.
And yet it is my past we are trying to clear up. That is... It means a lot. I'm eager to reach Hyla too, and speak to Aaron. Perhaps there is something we can do to help him. Provide him a sense of safety.
Perhaps there is. Phew.
Look after yourself, How can I assist? Some other time then.
She going to be my active companion right now? She doesn't seem to want to be. Which is a bit weird.
A pleasure. Yes. We will speak again. I'm sure.
This is very weird. She's not listed there. She's probably not going to be on my ship when I get back there, but... maybe try and pick her up at the eye again, possibly. How are you doing, I went with the UC on that one. Marginally the lesser of two evils. Also, the outcome that just about aligns more with the Freestar Collective's goals as well. I think I will stop by... Why is she just standing there?
If something's... Any troubles you need to share? No, we done talking already.
Kind of hoping that I can pick Andreja up again at the eye, but I've got a sneaking suspicion I won't be able to. Basically seen the same ship as this a few times, I think. Do like that cockpit. There's another one that, like that, apparently is only accessible via ladder, and I can't remember which one it was, but one of the things I do like about that one. Right. Just check a thing, actually, which I don't think is going to go quite the way I hoped, but... No, Sarah's probably not on board, is she? She's probably gone elsewhere. If Andreja is behaving, she'd probably be down in there. She's not. Really need to work on the ship and rework it. Least of all because it'll tidy up much easier that way.
How's it going?
Yeah, I don't suppose I'm going to have any luck with this idea, but give it a go anyway. This playthrough, you sided with the Crimson Fleet. It's hard to land in easy planets. Yeah, I can imagine it make for an interesting playthrough, that. But, going a bit more,
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Hey, that was weird. Okay, right, all right. But yeah, I feel like being a bit more of a fringe character would be interesting and fun to try at some point, but not the way I'm going with this one. If I'd known a bit more about some of the background traits I'd taken, I might have gone down a different road a little bit with some of them. Because I've gone with a 3-star guy, but 2 out of my 3 traits are really heavily UC aligned, and it didn't make that clear when I took them, so yeah. Too little too late by the time it was abundantly obvious, unless I wanted to start over, which I didn't. So now, Annie was last seen in here.
It's good to be out and about.
Actually, she was last seen in Aquila City, and she doesn't appear to be here at all. There's Barrett. There's Cora. That's not the right button. Let's see. Unassign Sarah. She's going back to the lodge. Andreja's just not here at all on the list. Okay, so there's nothing I can do about that. I'm just going to have to try and push on and hope I can have a bit more luck with this quest, and she's just going to show up at the appropriate points. Because I think she will do, but yeah. Otherwise, this is a bit inconvenient. Half as inconvenient as reloading would be, though, because I would lose a lot of progress if I had to do that. Right. The planet we're looking for is all the way over here in the Hyla system. Oh, out of fuel range, yeah? Guess we're jumping to a Sagan system then. It's unusual. Don't often have that problem. This ship. When there's a chance I could get hit by Starborn, there's 2 options. My ideal one is have my shields up as high as possible, just in case I get hit in the back. I need to survive while I while I figure out where I want to jump to. That is quite pretty. Yeah, further back. 3D-ness of this map is always a bit of a struggle. Roll. How we doing, Tangy? Alright? Ooh. What's going over there? We should build a space station. We've debated on the likelihood of that occurring on occasion as well. I'm guessing. Well, apparently, it's down at the south end, huh? The mechanics are all there in the game to build space stations just like outposts, but they're not active effectively. But everything to make it a system exists in the game files, so I think modders have had a play with it, and it seems possible and likely that DLC might bring it back, or failing that, later on creations and mods. This is a pretty looking corner of the universe.
Nice day, huh?
Oh. Back. Talk to Andreja. I can't talk to Andreja because she's still in... Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, let's just skip on this a little bit. Well, just head around here and deal with the situation sans Andreja and see if she just bumps up. She'll want to talk. I assume that just what she's saying is expressing her apprehension about being here. It's like the Zealots have in fact found him. Ooh, there's a Zealot ship I wouldn't mind stealing if I get half a chance. Well, a ship I wouldn't mind stealing if I get half a chance, anyway. Here you are. Don't know how you managed to hit me. I did not press that button. Damn. Right, old school that is then. Ooh, my health is not looking good. Now we're going to throw that. If the cover system would, you know, work a little bit better, that'd be great. Fortunately, it doesn't seem to want to do that. Run! Run and not crouch, you stupid sod. It was not the instruction I gave. Right, we're going to have to see if this will work, because I don't quite know what's up with me, but, B. Right, status. Protection regenerating. That's not very helpful. Why is my health reduced? It's not telling me why my maximum health is reduced, which is very, very not helpful. Let's try an idea here. Jeepers. I cannot even see what I'm aiming at. Oh, I got absolutely effed. That's a change. It was at least a decent fight. I'll probably have to run back in from my ship. Good. Yeah, got you doing well, Tingy. Doing alright. Try this again without getting sorted. Hey, sir, Xion. Oh, yeah. What? Oh, getting weird ass controls, that's why. Right. Let's try again without dying horribly. Yep, that's their ship alright. Don't know if I can half-inch it though. I'll give it a go. Right. Let's try again. wonder if there's a power that allows me to turn invisible, because that would actually be quite useful. There's not a whole lot of convenient cover here, is there? Ooh, God, yeah, my health's done that thing again already, so somebody's effing me up badly, and I don't know how. I didn't even go as well as it did that time. Chameleon armor? No, definitely not. Besides, it's too hard to get. I'm looking for a power to do it, because the powers are basically otherwise useless. That's good, Sash. Nice. Well, plan A's not worked, so let's try an alternative approach. Thank you. Okay, I'm further away than I thought I was. I said something else for a minute there. Nice. There we go. That's more or less the way I was hoping that would go down. I'd like to know what I got hit with there that absolutely wiped out my health bar. Kind of, anyway. I also kind of don't want to know in a way, you know? Oh, come on! Robbed I was. That's better. You sneaky little shitebag! How the fuck did you tank that? Damn. There we go, that's a bit better. I'm having very mixed feelings about this sniper. Same as I did with the Gauss sniper and Fallout, to be honest. The whole charge it up thing is not my favourite. That was a fucking bullseye, don't give me that crap. Oh, that was. Just want to know what I'm being hit with. It is doing such shockingly offensive scales of damage. Alright, team play at the same. Heal, please. I'm not pressing the button for the lols. You down, you asshat. Stop running for cover. Oh, yeah, you sneaky little shit. Come on. Right in the face. And again. Decent shot. If that one push you out of cover a little bit. They're stuck in cover there. Oh, they're down their knees, that's why. Hello. Yeah. Goyle. Whew. Space suit. Hmm. Interesting. She put up a fight. The oxygen level one's not bad. Yeah, I've used that a couple of times. But most of them I have found to be rather useless. I think that was probably what my issue was, the Nova Blast Disruptor. So where is the rest of your dead mates? They're out here somewhere, I know they are. There's one thing, I've said this in other games and stuff before, but that I do miss from Red Dead that definitely needs adopting to other games. Markers for corpses, so you can find them to loot them more easily. Fallout's got a couple of decent ways of doing it now. Let's see, they are packing a lot of EM stuff, are they? So I feel like there's more that I'm missing somewhere. Oh. Kind of hoping this will highlight them, but I'm not having much luck, am I? Oh, there's one out there. It's apparently going to need a bit of a cautious ass kicking. Yeah, I had a feeling they were going to attack me rather than talk to me. Follow Andreja. Now she decided to show up. Because I'm going to go ahead and guess she hasn't. Right. Another good news. Can I get on board the ship and pinch it? Because I'd really like to pinch it. How have Brunzelots got such a fully kitted Stradiclan ship? Big. Bulk. Ah. Right. The good news is I'm not dead this time. Bad news is I still don't know how to clear that reduction in my max health. I have no idea at all, but just in case there's any more bad guys in here. Going in shotgun first. Eden Blame, how are we doing? I don't see much in here that I desperately want to pick up for decorative purposes. Wrong button. Wrong game. Advanced Razorback. That actually might be worth having. Vaguely. I mean, I'm still not using pistols, but... Curious. Let's see what's the damage like on that thing. 182 per shot. That's not shabby at all. Andreja's not coming with, which is a bit annoying. She's stuck somewhere in... She seemed to be stuck somewhere in... where the heck was it? Oh, hello, this is interesting. Kila City. Right. So far, nobody's taking pot shots at me, which is good. Don't to beat hamburger, no thanks. Yeah, I'm a go shotgun. Well, I've got an Aristocrats one that I'm trying out at the minute in Fallout. Not keen, actually, to be honest. Like, it's reasonably effective, and anti-armor would be even more effective, but I can't roll one of those yet. So I get a whole load more legendary modules. Probably cause too. Like engineering outfit, huh? But yeah, the damage is not so much the issue with the Gauss shotgun as the it's kind of I've either got to use it in third person, which feels weird and I don't really like, or I use it in first person and then you got this big kind of box in front of your face, which I don't really like either. So yeah, it's kind of not going quite the way I'd want it to right now. There you go. So see, the fellow's got himself set up, or beginning to get himself set up in here. Does look cool. Do wish we had like all these extra bits that we could put down. And eventually mods will do the job for us. I'm surprised Bethesda didn't give us everything. It's be a bit over the top, but or at least for a lot of people it would be. Galvanized advanced elliptic spacesuit. Don't want it, but it's worth a few quid, so I'll have it. Definitely sell it. The weapon case. Drum beat, okay. Very cool looking weapon if you're into that sort of design. Iron slate. I thought that might be necessary. Contraband crate. Still not quite giving up his smuggling ways, apparently. Yeah. Well, actually, is my shotgun. I was going to follow up my previous line of thought with that. Where are you? There we go. It's skip shot assassins refined old Earth shotgun. So yeah, furious for consecutive hit damage, which is not the best thing on there, but it's not terrible either. Radioactive to demoralize the target, and every fourth shot fires 2 projectiles at once. But it kind of adds up to being quite effective, especially like 335 per shot. And that's with no points into shotguns either. So I've got points into ballistics though, so there is that. Okay, yeah, that one. No. Okay. That one. Okay. Really? Really? There we go, that's the badger. Got you. Yep, he's flogging contraband. I'd like to flog his contraband, but I'm trying to think where I might be able to get away with it. Well, Wolf System's easiest, isn't it? But we may have to go elsewhere. Looks like I'm going to have to Xion, talk to Andreja, and then probably come back, though, in order to finish this. I'm supposed to be following Andreja, but as soon as she's not on this planet, I don't think that's going to be very effective. I don't think it's going to go down in quite the way it would appear. Guess I'm over encumbered, am I? Kind of sucks. Always the last one. Yeah, menu's not as practical as it could be. Cheers, Bloom. Nice shotgun, mate. Right. A whole bunch of stuff to sell there. Do I have any resources to get rid of? I don't know. We're just going to have to... Oh, my health has mysteriously come back up. Nice. I suppose that spacesuit I got was any good, was it? No. No, it wasn't. Okay. We'll stop by the Wolf System up first and get rid of some of this stuff, and then we'll see how we do from there. Evening, Grey. Alright, so Andreja's there. I need to make a stop along the way, apparently, because we're out in the sticks by quite some way here.
Just a few minutes of your time.
Yeah, not right now.
Fly as safe as you can without a quality warranty package.
Ah. Don't mind dodging that particular bullet. Be off. Nice. I feel like it didn't quite line up the way it was supposed to. How's it going now? Hope you well. Phil Hill's down there. Creepy sod that he is.
Was there?
Speaking of creepy sods, our cell area is pretty disturbing as well. I don't mind too much that this guy is facing the other way. Um... Do you have anything useful? How? What? Alright, anything else that's worth my buying then? That's better. Cool. Right, I'll see if I can't have as much of the rest of his money as possible. $900 left. I'll get rid of one of those at least, can't I? Need to stop by Aquila City again, so I should be able to get rid of the rest of this while I'm there. Yeah, not so bad, thanks, Tom. And we're off. Shame. We can't get our way around this bug again. We hope. So they need trade authority vendor. Yeah, he's definitely the nicest.
How are you?
Yeah, it's definitely a weird appellation there, Gray, I think. But I don't know. Aquila City's definitely got a strong contender for the prettiest character in the game in it. I thought I was about to find myself in a fight then. Yeah, the resource vendor in Aquila City is a strong contender for the prettiest character in the game. So we've got a Stroud Eckland ice cream sandwich floating around up there.
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scabs.
Oh, every bloody time.
Say right up. Take a gander.
Huh. You not got much cash neither. Okay. Both of those. Really? Okay. We got. Okay, that should do anyway for now. Let's see. Gray's favourite trade authority vendor.
Do you have business with the trade? What brings you to the Trade Authority?
No, he seems like a nice guy, and that kind of lines up with his being a smuggler, because you wouldn't suspect him kind of vibe. He's definitely not a favourite of mine. I think that's probably everything for now, really. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, go find Andreja. Who apparently decided not to leave the pub that the owner of absolutely hated her guts on sight. Owner hates your guts. It's a pretty rough bar anyway. Barely even qualifies as a building, but no, she wants to stay there.
This shift doesn't end soon.
My husband. I think he would have liked what I've done here. He so loved books.
Well, seems you're here.
So many books to read. Let me see. You are welcome back anytime.
Nothing she wants. Andreja. Come along, ye dumbass.
I need to be sure.
Love of God.
It's not the best you can do.
I'll beat you to death if you don't fucking get coming.
Gonna take more than that.
Nobody gives a shit. Coming? Well, fan-fucking-tastic.
Second chances don't come easy. Takes a lot of work, sometimes a lot of help too.
I'm fucked, apparently. I need to follow Andreja, which I can't do, because she won't leave the bar. Like, we got to here, and she teleported here. I can't make her join my group. She won't talk to me. Have we made ourselves clear yet, Andreja? She looks like a person who's getting the message, but she's still not talking. God damn it. Right. Let's try that and see if it works. It's not domestic violence, we're not in a relationship. It's just workplace violence. Entirely different. I'm assuming she's still going to be a pain in the ass, but... If this goes the way I think it is, I'm going to be so annoyed. The way I think it's going to go.
It's tough living here, but live on your own.
Hello? I thought I saw something. Curse you.
Curse me. Stop answering back when I shoot you in the face. Stop talking. Shit. I think is the word I'm looking for. Acceptable persuasion technique. Yeah. Right, I'm officially fucked. Which is very annoying. Yeah. So we're stuck with her ally quest that I was able to start but can't advance. And I don't entirely know why. I don't actually know how far I've had to come back here either. So divided loyalties would appear to be here. It's interesting. So that has not solved my problem. Okay, so I don't think... Shit. No. I'm going to have to go back here to fix that. Which is a lot of backward progress. Oh, fuck me. That's not good. Because that's what, 5 levels back and about 2 weeks of progress back. So I don't actually know where I'm going to be right now. Holy crap. Right. Holy shit. So yeah, that's right the way back to the middle of the Freestar Collective, possibly early part of the Freestar Collective quest line. Yeah, the Freestar Ranger one. And if I'm that far back, that's going to take me bloody ages to get back to where I need to be. I mean, I can do it, but not ideal. Try going back to my ship, sleeping for now, and then heading back to Andreja. I can try that. I can if the game launches anyway. There we go. Yeah. Because we can't advance to the next quest until I complete Andreja's mission. Andreja won't become a companion, so... because the game thinks she already is, but she's not activating as a companion. Which is very, very annoying. And it also cost me... it's probably going to cost me a bunch of building as well. Which would be really fucking irritating. Very annoying. We'll see how we do. I think it's because of specifically everybody headed up to the eye all at once, and it was that fairly sizable turning point, and there was a whole lot going on at once, and things just interacted, which is what it is, but it shouldn't happen. Yeah, that's basically the gist of it, Paul. But so either I should never have been able to take the quest, or it should have worked. I think the interaction is just not something that should have happened in the first place. What can you do? The way it goes sometimes. Many moving pieces. See if that's been sufficient to get her head out of her rectum or not.
Welcome to Aquila City.
Charming. Right. Well, if this works, great. If not... get out of the way. It's a weird hat.
I thought I saw something.
Nope.
I need to be sure.
It's not the best you can do.
Well, none of that has had any luck. Well, there's supposed to be a guy in there. Crap. Cool. Definitely not the way I was hoping that was going to go down. Possibly. I wouldn't even know where to start, to be honest. There you go. Weird creaking sound. Didn't achieve what I was hoping it might. I would need to... there might be a move character to here command that might do the job, but it'll probably break my ability to get achievements if I do. On the other hand, that's nowhere near as significant as my ability to actually play the game, so, you know. That might work, though. Because if I can do that, and then make move character to here work, teleport her onto that planet, she might automatically start running to where she needs to go. So I might have a look and see if I can get that to work, actually. Let's see what we can finagle. Let's try that, because I don't hate you quite as much as the other option. Right. Certain commands will disable achievements, but not all of them, apparently. Cool, as expected. Resurrect NPC. Spawn item creature. Ooh. That would be nice one to know. And then I could modify my background traits. Add perk. Increase carry weight. No. Let's try find. Right. Nope. Nope. Now let's try. Help me. That did not help. Not helpful. I'm looking for something that will allow me to move Andreja, and I cannot find anything that's going to let me do that right now. Move to. And close to NP. That might work. Let's try that. We might have a potential issue. Solution. It sure is. To be fair, I've done fairly well so far. I've not had major issues. This one is the first serious issue we've run into. A couple of little bits here and there, but yeah. Ugh, I hate stamina systems. They're awful. All of them. Ay, 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 ay.
Locals can be especially colorful here. Want a drink?
Well, we're off to a flying start here. I can't even open the console right now. Ah, I see. Nope, still not working. The thing. Right. Let's try. Right. Yeah. That's no fucking help either. Well, I didn't do what I wanted it to. Okay. Can't even manage to open the console right now, so that's not going so hot. Aha, got it. Okay. Right. Well, it's weird and not at all what I was expecting, but we got. I found the controls to open the console now.
Hopefully.
How's it going, Truck? You alright?
Second chances don't come easy. Takes a lot of work, sometimes a lot of...
Well, that should be Andreja's ID.
help, too.
Right, now I just need to find out if how I can actually teleport him to me. Let's try that. Um, Right. So let's try this master plan. Which is probably not masterful or particularly well planned, but you know. Hopefully,
Watch it. Ships coming and going all the time.
my plan, my hope, my idea here is to test this over here and see if it works. That's convenient, isn't it? think that's right. Dot move to space player. Okay, right, and that's fair enough. It's not, but you know. Hmm. Right, okay, so we're on the right track. We just need to find out what the heck Andreja's ID is. Because I don't seem to be having much luck right now. Yeah, okay. Right. Andreja. Thank you very much for the membership there, Traeger. Very much appreciate. Yeah, unfortunately, Paul, the game doesn't tell you that in advance, does it? So it's not particularly helpful. That might do it. Right, that should do it. According to this, it's 4 zeros, 59A9. Let's try that. But, it's probably not very helpful at all. Let's try again. That did not help me at all. Oh wait, maybe it did. Right. Oh dear, that's a lot of Andreja references. Shit. I don't even have a clue what I'm looking for here. Boom. Does not seem useful. Interesting. Right. Okay. This is going to take a while, so let's try doing it the other way. 4059A9. Right. Well, aha, there she is. I was like, why does she look so big? It's because I'm crouched. Right, so now we've got that figured out. In good news, hopefully part 2 will work now. That freaked me the hell out when she looked huge. It's like, shit, what have I done? Accidentally spawned her in at like 1/3 larger than she's supposed to be. Twice as large as she should be. Whoops. Nah, she's fine. Alright. Now, cross your digits. I'm going to try and spawn her in on the planet that's tied into her quest and see if that gives her the kick up the backside she needs. Which is there? Hyla, I think? That was the one, wasn't it? Flashback to the lady from Resident Evil Village. Flash forward in my case, because I've not played it yet. We're going to play it, but the when bit's up in the air at the moment. Yeah, that was worrying. Fortunately, I was just crouched.
What have we here? Ah.
Oh, a space is somewhere. There we go. A bit late on that point, wasn't I? This one's considerably tougher. I'm getting my ass kicked. Now the right button would help, wouldn't it? Fucking hell, this is not going according to plan! At all today. Well, I'm going to have to retroactively change the name of the stream, I think. Oof. They put up a fight.
Hi, stranger. Please respond.
Oh my. Well, I am not dead this time.
Got a little too exciting back there. Most ships would have bugged out and left us with this mess. But you, total class act. Anyway, we
Another
can
heist to another hiccup. I was thinking the Fiasco, to be honest, Gray. But, I could use a mixture of repair parts. I'll take credits, to be honest.
You take care.
And info, is my ship inspired by Defiant from DS9? No. Any resemblance is purely coincidental, whatever it is they say in books and films and stuff. It's just, you know, playing around with the parts I had available to see what ended up looking decent. Apparently that was it. It'll take a while to repair my grav drive apparently, which is fine because I'm actually not going anywhere. That's not really what I want really, is it? Do. I feel like there's a lot more of these guys here now than were here earlier. Either that or they just didn't get involved, in which case, you know, fuck them, I guess. So there's definitely more ships that I destroyed than I've managed to loot yet, so I can't find them. Grav drive's nearly repaired. Should get a last bit of repair on my hull there. And then hopefully I'll find some more ship parts. 10 ship parts. I think I need to sell a few of those. Did alright there. Right. Alright, before we really interrupt it, let's head down there. And I'm going to go and pee while I wait. Because seems like a good time for it. So, shan't be my place. Hang on. Let's do it that way, and then I don't accidentally get into trouble. Okay. I don't like these buttons. There we go. Right buns. Work of fiction resemblance to other ships living or dead is purely coincidental. Yeah, that's the one, Gray. BBC News presenter called flipping bird at camera. Yeah, I saw that. That was hilarious. Not actually live, but I read about it. It's the supermarket have turned it into a meme already. That's a good one. But yeah, that did make me laugh. What really made me laugh is I get it, you know, you're just larking around with your mates, maybe a little too late and somebody catches you. That's fine and quite funny. But the fact that she immediately went from that to just cold into reading the headlines as if nothing had happened is quite entertaining, especially when you consider that the headline was about Boris Johnson. It's just like, yeah. It looks like she knew what was coming and decided to flip off Boris Johnson, which would be entirely appropriate. Probably not what, well, not even remotely what actually went down, but you know. Still. Right. There we go. Let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, A9. So move to space player. Ready for me. Here she is. And she's moving, which means she's going the right direction. I might, maybe, have got a workaround. So if this does work out, the stream is going to get renamed to the Andreja Fiasco, specifically, rather than just a general fiasco. I thought this might work, just given that I have to follow her. Once I got close to her destination, it did seem like that should do it. That was not the right button either, but anyway. Well, didn't even realise that, no, but I'm not terribly surprised. That doesn't look great.
I don't know what to say. I thought there would be a chance to speak to him.
Seems he was buried by a robot.
To make amends. Or at least to hear him curse me for leaving him. I was prepared to accept that. I did not think I would find him like this. At least these vermin didn't get him. He's been gone for...
Yes, no?
Clearly it's been some time. Look around.
Yes.
There will be correspondence from Jade Wong. I am sure of it. This cannot all be for nothing.
I don't suppose I can persuade her to...
Something on your mind?
No, I'm still going to have to keep moving her from planet to planet using console commands until I can either fix something or not, but presumably until I get past this little run of quests. But we seem to be working with a solution to the problem right now. Kind of glad I didn't pick that slate up. I meant to, but I'm glad I didn't in hindsight. More Varun heretic writings that I could have picked up. Ooh. Sneak bonus. I'll take that. Right. Aaron, I know the last few years have been tough. I know you think we should just hide away from the world, but I can't do that. We've lost so many good people, and the monsters that are responsible are still out there. Their fake serpent god won't punish them for what they did, so someone has to. That someone is going to be me. I've joined the UC Vanguard. I know you tell me that's risky with our past, but it turns out it's not a problem. Remember how we used to joke about the Den being so lax about patrolling? Turns out it works for their background checks too, and now, when I find these zealots, I'll have the UC backing me up. They're not getting away. Once I've got my hands on them, I can find out if they've heard of this Tomisar Kidich. I'm guessing. Kidich? Sounds very, very much like it's come out of Star Trek, you mentioned. And I'll send word. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm tempted to try moving Andreja onto my ship, but I'm also concerned if I do, she might not move with my ship.
You found something. Please.
In which case we could have problems.
I should have guessed. Jada was
Cheers,
always
Bill.
the one to run towards trouble.
You've got a workaround of sorts.
Of course she would still be doing it now. In her own way.
Determined, crazy girl, results like that. She went hunting zealots. What are the odds she's still alive?
For anyone else, I would say the chances of survival are slim. But for Jada... she is alive and on a mission. I would bet my life on it. Jada was younger than some of the other smugglers we contracted. There was concern she would be unreliable. As time went on, we called on her more and more often, eventually relying on her almost exclusively. She was sharp, a skilled pilot, and very, very determined. Always talking about her big plans for retirement, how she would live like a queen. I am not surprised that she would desire revenge. But to go this far, we need to find her. But before we go, I've discovered something else. And I do not know what to make of it. Aaron was composing a reply to Jada, but never sent it. It reads as if he was expecting the zealots to find him. That they knew where to look for him.
Says he's been scared for years. Yeah, that's one thing. But I suppose hype for them. You think he knew something we don't? I think he knew something we don't, rather than the others. Yeah.
Clearly, he had become paranoid, but that does not mean he was wrong. What bothers me, though, is that he mentions a name he should not know. Tomisar Kadik.
Yeah, he sounds like a Romulan to me. Certainly a name I don't know. You know that name, don't you? Why? Well, obviously she knows that name. I don't know. I'm torn on which one to go for. Slightly funny or not. I think being straight down the middle is probably the play here.
Yes, I do. For all of my assignments in the settled systems, Tomisar has been my link to House Barun. From him,
that's his
I
name,
received my orders.
Sounded like a title.
He is the person to whom I have reported my success. He does not work with anyone outside House Barun, and I am the only one who knows how and where to find him.
I think you may have
heard of him.
Think you may have something to do with a connection to the zealots, then, from the sound of it. Bloody itch. Where are we? Yeah, it's a challenging run, that one, Ancient, isn't it? Or at least the first time you do it. Once you get the knack for it, it's not so bad, but yeah. Is she walking and talking again? Not exactly, Gary, no. I just kind of maybe, sort of maybe. She was in... The reason it was saying she was busy is because she was in an animation... Like, as far as her scripting was concerned, she was moving to the place where she was going to have the next conversation, the one before this conversation. But because she was stuck on another planet and wouldn't become a companion and actually follow me, active companion, she couldn't get there, so she was stuck in a busy cycle. So I figured if I could figure out how to move her to me, come to this planet, use that console command, she'd start running towards her objective because she's now had a path to it, which was why I puffed around so long figuring out the console commands. So came here, teleported her in, she ran straight to her objective, which I thought she would do, and
I've gone quiet.
Do be quiet. And yeah, now we can continue on. That's Frin doing something shady. He'd have imagined it. Sounds like he hasn't been telling you everything. Yeah.
Perhaps. He could have reached out directly, but that would be a surprising breach of protocol. We must first make sure that Jada is safe. And perhaps she will be able to shed light on this. Let us head for the den.
That's my money. Either her contact has something to do with the zealots. It's like a double agent for the zealots, basically. Also, I want to shove the over here because I didn't last time. Or, hello. It's possible that because they think, or they suspect Andreja's gone rogue, and he's going behind her back because these people might be able to give him more information on whether or not she's gone rogue. That could be the other reason for it. Take that, but so bloody heavy, and I've got a few anyway. There is a refined Equinox and an advanced shotty. Doubling up on the weapons rack at the back there. That's fun. Charles. Ooh. Interesting. I'm wondering what might be up this path. Hello. I would go ahead and guess it's probably going to become relevant later, but it looks like he was building a ship here. Either that or pulling a ship apart. But judging by the fact it sat on wooden legs, building seems more likely. Damn it. Damn it. Power boost packs are just slightly awkward sometimes. Come on, I should have grabbed the edge and got me in there. You. Yeah. Let's try this. We'll get there. Hook or by crook. We'll get there. Oh, I saw something down there that looked like it was... Fuck everything ever. That's annoying me too much to be bothered with now. Yeah, I still don't know if I should put Andreja on my ship or not. I get the sneaking suspicion it might be unwise, just in case, like, she gets left behind by the ship, or, you know, gets somehow abandoned in space or something. I think I'll leave her where she is. Definitely going to require retroactive thumbnailing though, and titling and stuff. Oh well. Okay, travel to the den. I'm feeling like I should maybe have picked up those, was it? That was the one, wasn't it? I feel like I should have picked up the, little bit of contraband there, but I'm not sure if this guy's going to have any money on him anyway. Whew. Right, let's try again. Ion heads-up display as cannot see destination. Well, just about see the destination, but not clearly. Travel to the den, ask around about Jada. You know what I am going to do, though?
Someone here must have useful information.
My feeling on the subject is that
How may the trader... If there's anything I can do for
it should be
you,
easy to find
yes,
here,
of
even if I don't
course.
need it right here. Andreja, that is. Yeah, you're still skinny then, aren't you, buddy? Fine. I think the person to talk to is, in fact, going to be this lady here, who's in charge of the Reina Marquez, who's in charge of the local Vanguard group.
If you see anything unusual or illegal, make sure you report it. Vanguard's here for a reason. We'll take care of it. Huang? Really? There are at least 3 other pilots based out of here I'd expect to receive complaints about first. Before we get started, I have to inform you there's a formal review process for the Vanguard, so don't expect any action for a while. Okay? Now, what is the nature of your complaint?
Not here to complain, need to talk to her, need to find as soon as possible, nothing to do with Vanguard personal, get a lot of complaints about your pilots.
Look, this isn't Alpha Centauri or anything. We're a bit
No, just
removed
not.
from the center of the United Colonies. Folks out here are a little less receptive to the Vanguard keeping an eye on things.
I'm not here to complain, just need to talk to her.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Sorry. Force of habit, I suppose. Jada isn't here. Hasn't been here in a while. In fact, she's following up on some sensitive information. I'm not sure I should disclose any more than that.
You do know who I am, right? Member of the Vanguard, who saved New Atlantis from terramorphs. Fucking start talking. I'm guessing she does not know who I am, judging by her tone. I have somebody who's been looking for her for a very long time. That's not going to inspire. Already know she's hunting down variants a lot. Yeah. That could also be wrong, so there's that. But let's give her a shot at persuading her. I know what she's after, and I could have information. I have information that could help her.
It's not something I can just blurt out.
Works now. Need this information now. Got a narrow window here. Time's wasting. We're going to have to go for the tough one in the middle, I think. Narrow window.
Yeah, okay, I get it. I suppose it's not the end of the world.
Silver-tongued
Jada
devil.
came in a bit ago, all fired up over some hot lead. She's been focused on zealots ever since she was assigned here, but this was a whole other level. She was headed out to Groombridge to track them down. Never
Rings a
seen her
bell.
so fixated. And if you know Jada, that's saying something. If you're headed out that way, be careful. Wouldn't surprise me if she's getting into all kinds of trouble.
More than likely.
Vanguard's here if you need us.
I am us. Thought it might be a docking port. With it having that look. Yeah, had to patch COD last night, and it was a 214 gigabyte patch. Well, fuck. I mean, did that include any new content, or is that just fixing problems? Because, you know, what was it, 24 gig or something for the last Fallout update? And that did actually add new content and locations and stuff. Groombridge. I think I've been here before. Yeah, I remember when 20 gig felt huge. Mind you, still one of the best games ever made. Sonic the Hedgehog 1 with its 16-bit cartridge.
You are not authorized to be here. State your business.
Battlefield wreckage. Well, that's interesting.
And what are you doing here?
I bet. Oh, that's some Stroud Eklund stuff and other stuff going on here. This must be the lady we're looking for. What are you doing out here?
I was setting up an ambush, but odds are that you've blown it. And my question still stands. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Doesn't look like a very effective ambush. Need to talk to you in person.
I don't know you, and we don't have anything to talk about. You are interfering with an official Vanguard operation, so I'm going to need you to vacate this orbit immediately. Shit! I've got multiple ships inbound. Too late to run. Sure hope you're prepared for a fight.
You freaking bet I am. That's definitely a higher level ship than I was anticipating. So I took out the big one first, okay. And one of my shields are still holding.
I'm sure not going
Yeah,
anywhere for a while. So why don't you tell me what the hell you think you're doing, showing up here now?
Oh, I came by to throw cow pats at your ship. I don't know. Andreja wants to connect her, saying thanks for saving your ass would be nice. Yeah. I think she would have got her ass whooped. Andreja's trying to make up for what happened years ago.
10 years after the fact? With nothing in between? You'll have to forgive me if I find that hard to believe. Suspicious, even. Look, my grav drive is fried. I need time to repair, if I can even manage it. You didn't take the opportunity to blow me up. So either that's not your goal, or you're playing the long game. You want to explain yourself? I can't stop you from coming over here. But I'm gonna be armed, and it's gonna be aimed at her head. Just so we're all clear.
She's not coming over alone, believe me. Alright, but wait a minute. I just want to loot your former playmates. Dirge 2, that was probably the one that put up the big fight, wasn't it? When playing on cartridges, people saw buying on cartridges to make them work better. Well, it tended to clear out the dust on the contacts, so it helped from that perspective. Well, then again, the sheer level of complexity of information was different back then, wasn't it? Still be trying to get on a server for the day. Oh, okay, that just computed that one. I think you needed some quotation marks on that one, Gabe. Trying to get on a server for the day before, as in the game the day before. Busy, is it? Yeah, it's launch day today for it, isn't it? For the early access. Honestly, I mean, I'm curious, kind of, but not enough to dip into my pocket and spend on it yet. Also, I was like, I wanted to make sure this actually came to something after all of the weirdness that was going on with it, which mostly seems to be down to weird legal troubles, but, you know. 88% negative rating on Steam, crikey. Mind you, early access. People have probably got themselves hyped up and assuming it's going to be the same as going in there with it's going to be a brand new AAA game attitude, and not realising that it's not, or choosing to ignore that that's not what they're buying into, because, you know, it's gotten a lot more hype than I think one would usually expect under the circumstances. Alright, so still no Andreja. This is what's worrying me slightly now, though. It's the possibility that Andreja might get left on this ship. Because I'm going to have to move it here, aren't I?
How are you?
How? How can you possibly show your face?
I am
Well, I'm the
glad to
hatch.
see that you are safe, Jada. I am sorry if this is difficult for you.
Difficult? Are you serious right now? You set us up, killed my friends, and then a decade later you show up like nothing happened? Have you lost your mind?
Somebody's putting in pork pies, but I'm not sure.
I was not behind that. It was zealots, you know that. We were all attacked.
Don't bullshit me. Not now.
You've been hunting zealots for a long time, so... Yeah, another issue? Well, that's not great, is it? It's not going so well. I can't even get out of this conversation and open up the menu, so... We'll try a force restart and see if we can't load it up and get it to roll through a bit better this time. Tried watching gameplay, but can't find a YouTube. It doesn't make you want to punch him. Yeah, it goes like that sometimes, Gabe. Yeah, I just don't know what to think at the minute, Gray, and because it's been so weird, I'm just a little bit cautious, but yeah, I do need to look into it and see what's what before I make a decision, which I have not done in a while, so probably should. Maybe later on. If I find anyone on Twitch who's playing it that I might want to watch or be okay with watching. There's not very many that I actually do watch very often. I got a gift sub on Twitch the other day, that was funny. And I only stopped by the stream. I mean, I stopped by quite regularly, but at the occasion, I had stopped by for like a few minutes before I just dropped out. I got a randomly assigned,
show your face?
oh dear.
Difficult? Are you serious right now? You set us up. Don't bullshit me. Not now. And who the hell are you? Her backup dancer?
Let's try that again. Didn't expect that to even start without Andreja there, and then it did, and half the conversation was missing. That's a new one. But, yeah. Anyway, I was going to say, got that random... Dropped by for like 5 minutes and just happened to get a randomly allocated gift sub as I came through. It was like, okay. Fortunately, it is somebody I watch on a semi-regular basis, but... It was... like, I didn't even notice because it was on the second monitor as well, so... Crazy timing. Easy to please with games. Yeah, it's just whether or not it turns out to be, you know, what it claims to be. So with it being an early access title, it is not impossible that it might not emerge from early access. So. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 59.99, wasn't it? There we go. Okay, so let's see if this works properly this time.
How can you possibly show your face?
I am glad to see that you are safe, Jada. I am sorry if this is difficult for you.
Yeah, definitely true, you go.
Difficult? Are you serious right now? You set us up, killed my friends, and then a decade later you show up like nothing happened? Have you lost your mind?
I keep forgetting I've got a Prime sub, actually.
Set you up.
Ow.
I was not behind that.
It's the armrest jailed my back.
Zealots, you know that. We were all attacked.
Don't bullshit me. Not now. And who the hell are you? Her backup dancer?
Calm down, head talk, friend of Andreja's.
I was too a ways back. You can see how that's worked out for me.
Now that is a pair of
What are you
eyes.
doing here with her? You don't look like Varun to me.
Neither do you. You hate zealots, but you hate zealots. Thought we could help each other out. She's worried about you, looking for anyone who survived the ambush years ago. Oh, that's going to go off badly. Let's go with the slightly tongue-in-cheek funny one.
Yeah. Difference is, though, I haven't been working with them. She has.
I would never.
You know, for a while I told myself it was a coincidence that you disappeared once the shooting started. That you were long gone when the dust settled. Told myself, no, it couldn't possibly be her. Not after all those years we spent working together. We're friends. So I went after the Zealots. And then I found out the truth. Your damned High Council. They knew. Told the Zealots where to find us.
That's not true. That cannot be true.
Oh, it is.
How? How do you know this? If you have proof, I need to see it right now.
You don't get to demand anything of me, Andreja. I know what I've seen.
If you're so sure of us, then let's see the proof. Convince us. Don't believe Andreja's involved. This High Council isn't either. Well, it's the first we've heard about the High Council, or it may not be, actually. But you're working with House Varun. Why would they want to kill you?
Because we were a loose end. We knew things. Locations, names. They never trusted us. We were just a mess that needed cleaning up.
Show us the proof.
I don't have... It doesn't work like that. I've put things together over the years. Slates, communications, interrogations.
A name, Jada. Give me a name. You must have heard one by now.
Tomasar. Tomasar Kadik. That's the bastard from the High Council who's been helping the Zealots.
And did you hear this from Aaron?
Aaron? What? No. I haven't talked to him in a year. What do you know about it?
Jada, I swear on the Serpent himself, I would never betray you. I need time to make this right. Can we go somewhere and talk?
I am not giving up on this. I've tracked them this far, and I'm going to see this through. You want your proof? Well, they have it.
You think you've won, do you?
That's him! That's the bastard responsible for the ambush! If you're not lying to me, then you better help me take him down. Otherwise, I'll just have to destroy you both. Get back to your ship.
I'm quite happy to take him down.
You are a welcome diversion. What do you need?
But I'll take him down once I've had a shifty around her ship, because I want to have a look at it. Goes to the landing bay, okay. And this should be... Oh, this is a Nova one, I think. Is it? I think it's a Nova one. Yeah, I thought it was a Stroud setup, but it's not. It looked like it from the angles. Bored. You got a new Avatar game, Gabe? Yeah, I heard a bit about it on various.
Has truly blessed my ship and my crew. Why else would he have delivered unto me the dregs of our purge years ago? The awful that escaped our righteous justice. Your pathetic High Council, who betrayed the charge laid upon them by the Great Serpent, gave you over to us to atone for their sins. It always irks me that you escaped the fate you deserved. But now, the Serpent sets my mind at ease, and in his name...
I'm going to move it back over here just to be on the safe side.
How can I assist?
I will cleanse your filth from this universe.
Yeah, boss?
Battle stations.
Face your suffering!
Well, that's that guy down. Not much of a fight on his point. She managed to get his ship up and running just in the nick of time. Okay. Don't know what to make of that Avatar game, to be honest. I remember watching the first movie and it was okay, pretty, but wasn't exactly life-changing to me. Can't say I'm massively inspired to play a game about it. I did see an amusing headline about it that was just a spectacular example of Kotaku's awful clickbait at times. It was a whole bunch of buzzwords that were positive and a whole bunch of negative buzzwords from reviews just slammed together to make a title. It was just clearly designed to get people on both sides of I want to like it, I don't want to like it, or I want to dislike it kind of situation to click the same article. It was pathetic. Kotaku, man.
Or just conversation?
Awful publication.
I do not understand. It cannot be possible that the High Council would betray us like that. He must have been lying.
Still sounded to me like he was actually like he wasn't actually working for the High Council. He felt the High Council betrayed their task by not continuing the Serpent's Crusade, and therefore became a zealot or joined the zealots or something, acted as a double agent and used their resources. That's what it sounds like to me. He sounded like he was giving the council as much shit as anybody else, and it was Andreja he wanted to kill. As well as the High Council, but I don't know. It was a little weird. Let's go and ask the High Council.
That is not an option. Even if we could reach them, you are a non-believer. You would be killed.
Not
Something
likely.
About this does not feel right. This message. The code at the bottom. I have seen this before. I know where we need to go. I must explain. House Baroon values secrecy above nearly all else. Those of us sent out into the settled systems, we cannot return.
Unfortunate to stay away forever. Well, they kind of shoot you on sight if you come back, but hell with their rules is kind of the way I'm feeling. Make an exception, close up. Hell with their rules.
It is not just about rules. When we are assigned a mission, we are taken to a point outside of House Baroon's domain. We do not jump ourselves. We are never given the coordinates for Varun Kai, our homeworld.
Interesting.
Literally cannot return. Only a select few are ever trusted with that knowledge. I can never go home. Unless I am permitted.
Sounds like you're being used, yeah.
It has been deemed necessary for the protection of House Baroon. And for generations, it has worked. Who am I
Pull their head out of their
question
arse and rejoin society, that would
There
work.
is something I can do. I cannot travel to my home, but I can reach out another way. But it means putting you in danger in a way you have not been before. I cannot say for certain what will happen.
Well, that's good if it's coming off fairly well. Far Cry style with an avatar skin. That's an interesting thought, Joker. Yeah. Not sure I'm too bothered personally, but still. I swear I saw something recently. I'm just thinking now about Far Cry 6 coming up on as either a freebie or possibly it's coming on Game Pass. I don't know. Yeah, I played Far Cry 3 and had very mixed feelings. It was most of it was okay and I kind of enjoyed, but some of the choices in there and the story stuff was just like, not done very well. So, you know. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I find some of Ubisoft stuff interesting, but bits of it just doesn't kind of come through too well. Like, Assassin's Creed has been good in places, then it got really shit, and then the new ones, they're kind of dull, really. Valhalla was cool, but just too much repetitiveness to it. I don't know. I couldn't stay interested in it for long enough. It was a little too open world and not enough story going on, I felt.
Why have you gone quiet?
But yeah. GTA 6 comes out in 25. Have they said that? I haven't heard anything about a release date for it. Seems like it might be a dodgy speculation thing. Kind of got the impression from that it wasn't going to be as soon as that, but I don't know actually, considering the last game was Red Dead 2, it could do. It was on the trailer, was it? Okay, fair enough. Didn't even see the trailer. Not that I care. Was that like a legit trailer or a leaked one? I thought there was another leak recently. It was something that just came out at a weird time, with the Game Awards being like tonight actually.
Have I lost your interest?
No release date is concerned, and no PC initially. I think they did that for 5 though, didn't they, as well, which is weird. And they did it for Red Dead as well. That's just the Rockstar thing, I guess. Not that I care much. I played 5 and I've given 5 a go a couple of times and I wasn't particularly impressed, to be honest. I didn't really like it very much. Signed on no matter what. Don't have anything else to do anyway. Pretty dangerous so far. Signed on no matter what.
Thank you. That means a great deal. There is an old derelict star station where I may get answers. I know that seems vague. It will become clear.
Not as derelict as it seems. It's actually a secret communications station for House Faroon to get in touch with, or for their agents to get in touch with the home world, I guess. That's where I'm guessing this is going to go. But seems I don't need to go there. But so we're going to make a jump to. Well, I was going to do that, but the planet's in the way. I guess we're not. Where are we going? The Muffrid system. The Muff system. Okay. Let's take a dive. Leaked and then they're... Oh, okay, fair enough. That makes sense, yeah. But yeah, the Game Awards is tonight, so I don't know what time or if it started already or whatever. I'll probably catch up on it over the weekend. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Gray. Hail. Yep, nothing. Which is about what I was expecting. I wonder if this is going to be a cool looking space station or not. Find out in a minute, won't we? Looks fairly cool. This is why I ask. That's definitely pretty cool looking. Yeah, I'm surprised they even bothered trying to take it down. Depends when they wanted to put their trailer out, I guess. If it was supposed to be Game Awards, it's like it's a couple of days early. On the other hand, they might well have a kind of arrangement with the Game Awards that they needed to at least make a token effort. Or be seen to. Yeah, so I can't say I'm particularly concerned. Follow Andreja again, okay. That's not... You know what? I'll follow Andreja once I've had a poke around here on me Jack Jones. Wrong game. Again. Keep pressing Fallout controls in Starfield and Starfield controls in Fallout, and unsurprisingly, whilst some of them are the same, others are not. Yeah, this place looks like it's in better days. Oh, nice. That's the wrong game as well. Just looking for like cool environmental shots to take. do like exploring these kind of abandoned stations and stuff. There's maybe a bit too much light here, so some of those big lights spin off and make it creepier, but I don't think they're going for really creepy with this particular one, so. Squelchy noise those things make is really quite disgusting. Wrong one again. Right button, didn't press it for long enough. Get rid of that horrible squelchy noise. Keep trying to quick save on 76, yeah, exactly. I was thinking I wanted to do that in 76 the other day, but couldn't. I didn't try and do it, but I wanted to. In this instance. Yeah, that's the one I'm getting wrong. So it's that, which means that one, okay. Another example of excellent environmental design. I know Eleonora had a whole bunch to do with with working on this game, presumably with decorating environments, is what she's known for. So I don't know how much of this is sort of her influence and stuff. It's good to see, though. Either way. Forever human, Doesn't seem a tiny little bit like it might be xenophobic, but... Frankenstein, nice. Made it to the button in time. Just. Creepy music makes it creepier too. Ooh. Not really worth picking up in hindsight, but seemed interesting for a second. Foil coffee maker, I like that. Blue Neo City poncho. No, thank you. Massive chopping board I'll take as well. Interesting looking mess hall. Ugh. Bethesda, you're trying to kill me here. My heart, every time I read electric tea steeple or electric teapot. Whatever it is. It's a fucking kettle, for the love of God. Not highly strong, I just have a low tolerance for bullshit. I feel like there's going to be a cool picture to be had here. And get it to work. Thank you. Quite giving me the vibes I was hoping for. Oh, weird guy. Didn't realise that it was literally the day before. Right, let's go and get Andreja. Right. Here we go.
These stations were built by the United Colonies during the Serpent's Crusade. They were abandoned when peace was brokered.
Interesting. Found an abandoned ship with crew all dead and Xenos lifestyle. They accidentally brought on side. Yeah, that would be an interesting one going. I can imagine that looked pretty cool. Oh, she found a secret door.
Before we go any further, I cannot stress this enough. Keep your weapons at your side. Do not make any sudden moves. Do nothing to appear hostile.
So there's going to be people here then. Interesting. Yeah, it does sound like an aliens reference. I have to keep an eye out for it. It's supposed to be anxiety. Oh dear. I'll decide on hostilities now. Sorry, do what it takes to protect us. I trust you. What are we walking into here?
This is the only place I can get answers. The only connection I have to House Varun. Please give me a moment.
Yeah, exactly, guy. Well, to be fair, I think I managed to miss this entire, like, little section here somehow. Probably because I went that way. But if I really wanted to hide it, I'd have put more stuff in here and in front of it and stuff, but... Good place for a quick save? Not really, no, actually, Gabe. Potentially a very terrible place for a quick save. Mostly because my saves have disappeared, apparently. Well, that's worrying. Very worrying. A quick save is the only way I had to get back to before everything went belly up, and I'm hoping this procedure will mean I won't have to use it, but I don't want to quick save until I'm sure that I can't fix the problem, you know. But for some reason my saves seem to have disappeared, so they may have corrupted themselves. I'm definitely going to... Holy shit, this place just keeps on going, doesn't it? Which is slightly more credible than it was before. Because I've got to admit, so far on all of the space stations I've been to... Ooh, interesting. Yeah, he doesn't seem very happy. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh.
I am not the one who needs to explain himself, Commissar.
I am surprised by your tone. What has gotten into you? This is very unlike you. Almost insubordinate.
I know what you have done. The messages you sent.
You are not making any sense. Of course I send you messages. That is how this works. That is how it has always worked.
Not to me. To the zealots. To the fanatics who murdered my friends, who tried to murder me.
He's one of them. So I thought the captain was him, it's not.
Nothing like that has ever happened.
Enough! I have the transcripts, Commissar. You did this. You told them where to find us.
Now, let's just take a moment. No one wants to make accusations they might regret. You are from that Constellation group.
Sushi.
I've heard all about you. You have turned her against me, filled her head with lies. This will not be allowed to stand.
Sounds like you're the one's been lied to her, just here for the fireworks, here to support my friends in something she's been lacking. Yeah. So that's it. Thank you very much for the new sub. Welcome on in. Sounds like you're the one who's been lied to.
You know nothing of it.
I said enough. This is between you and me.
This has gone far enough. Talk some sense into her at once. Neither of you would dare lift a finger against me. Against House Varun.
Yeah, if you were so strong, you wouldn't be hiding in the outskirts of space. So quite happy to risk an open war with the people who probably need one. I think you can just keep lying.
I have already said this is a misunderstanding.
Kneecap him. Tempting. She looks ready to kill you. You're in a pretty bad position here. A little more honest would help. Maybe being a little more honest would help.
I am. If you let Andreja hurt me, I am her only link to the High Council, to House Varun. Without me, she can never return home.
Good point. Let's start torturing him and get his communication codes.
He is responsible. He deserves to die.
Did you not hear me? You do this, you lose everything.
I heard you. I know what it costs me. But he deserves it. Does he not?
Consequences now, ceasefire now, some other way.
I do not know. Maybe. Maybe if the High Council sees what he has done.
Show the council, let them deal with him. Consequences, show the council, let them deal with him.
Fine. Consider yourself fortunate. You get to live.
This is not over. The High Council will hear of your treason.
Why are you looking at me? I'm not betraying them.
Your actions as well, Tomisar. Think on that. Come. Let us leave this place. I wish to return to the lodge.
You will regret this!
Yeah, I'd be inclined to beat the necessary codes to communicate with the High Council out of him and then stick him in a small box somewhere and tell them what happened. Or, you know, possibly find out if he's got them written down somewhere. And get the codes that way. See anything good he's left lying around or interesting looking? Particularly. He wants to return to the lodge, so I have to do this the I'm not going to do that here. Slow way. Don't need the red hot poker now. No, exactly. We go make Casino Royale really did sum it up as a very effective and quite easy way to get answers out of a bloke, though. You don't really need red hot pokers, just whack him in the nuts until he talks. It'll work. It'll take a while, but it'll work. Bit grubby down there. Keep your gun holstered at all times, in case there's a load of people who jump me. Now there's one dude in here. It really wasn't that much of an issue, was it? Black market antiquities for heretic writings. What about the arc welder? The Big Bang. I mean, who doesn't enjoy a Big Bang? No, definitely not. I feel like that works. It's not that one. That one feels promising. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one. Got it! Was difficult's quite the right word, but it was starting to go in that general direction. Nice. Oh well. Whole load of valuables. Yeah, I do feel like the inside of these space stations, that was the thing I was going to say, are much, much smaller than the outsides. Yeah, it's a bit of a pity, really. I feel I could do a bit more with it. So, New Atlantis is where we need to go.
Very good.
Yep, I seem to have lost a whole bunch of saves, which is weird, so here's hoping this doesn't become a complete disaster.
Good to see you.
Cool. So hopefully
How's it going?
I'll be able to smuggle this stuff into New Atlantis just fine. Definitely do need to have a few more adventures involving space stations, though, preferably more expansive ones. Again, I feel like it's another area where the reach has slightly exceeded the grasp. Some amazing ideas, concepts, and possibilities that Bethesda have gone for in this game, but there's just quite a few areas where they've just not quite fulfilled the potential. Which is a bit of a pity, really.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course.
Oh, that's not as high a chance to evade as I was hoping for.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Oof. Yeah, that's where I want to be for the moment. Got away with it. Wait, that's not where I wanted to be. Well, I'm here now. I might as well take advantage of it, but... it's definitely not where I thought I was going. Oh, no. Brain's not firing on all cylinders, apparently. It's been an evening, to say the least.
Due to recent legislative action, I'm no longer able to allocate ships. Welcome to UC District. I hope we have...
Recently, laws were passed that prevented her from selling ships. Or, on behalf of the UC. Right. Nothing particularly cool. That's kind of cool, apart from the skip capacity thing. Numbers are good though. Keep an eye on that in a minute. You don't have regular grenades. That's strange. A whole bunch of digipicks, so I'll buy them. Advanced, advanced, advanced. How high did the Grindle get? Not really good enough. Such a pity. Am I then? Right. Now, she's definitely got enough money. Deep Seeker as well. I really want to find one of these that is good. And I'm not sure if I've ever seen the spacesuit that goes with it. I'm still thinking that. My brain's just not put two and two together. Well, there isn't one. Hanging on to in case. The spiced worms. I'm definitely not using spiced worms. What do I need? 10, 13. Some in there. I think we're good. Get rid of that. That's just obscene looking. Cool.
Right. Come back if you need something else.
So I'm going to go and see if Outland has any cool jump packs in it. I might compare to the one I've got. But then we'll drop off our contraband.
Please do. I hope.
No, he does not. Oh wait, maybe he does. He's got a refined. Is that the best tier? I guess it must be. Tracker's Alliance one, which actually does go with my everything else, actually. Compare it to equipped. Substantial upgrade, actually. Haven't got the carrying capacity. Although that might be... No. Armor plated. Puff cool. And it weighs more. No, I'll leave things as they are at the moment. I don't think it was a power one either, was it?
Yes, by all means.
No, it's a basic. A basic one.
See you around.
For now. Right. Something that totally threw me then. Let's drop this contraband off and then we'll... yeah. Head over to the lodge. Sounded like I was getting stuck underwater for a minute. Evening, Morph, how we doing?
Yeah, there a lot, right?
Thing about the trade business? You won't find a better selection or more reasonable prices anywhere.
The fact they don't turn around is so bloody weird sometimes. Oh, shit. It's on the ship, isn't it? Nice.
Pleasure dealing with you.
Saw your ship coming. Nice ride.
Let's trust that lady's got there. I love the well, it's so cool. I mean, by all accounts, SSNN are actually alright as a journalistic organisation goes. But when the organisation itself claims to have journalistic integrity, I'm like, you feel the need to tell people this? Why? New PSU installed, ready for new graphics card. Nice. Yeah, I would definitely need to... Well, I need to overhaul my entire damn computer, really, but... Yeah, I wish. I wish. One day. One day we'll make it happen. Finally got on the server. Nice, Gabe. Have fun. Hope it works out well for you. As well, etc., etc. Is Andreja teleported back here? Looks like she might have done. He has not. Okay.
What did you want to talk about?
Well, I want to talk about wrapping up this quest with Andreja, but she's ignoring me again. She's also walking very, very slowly, so I might just go and have a seat in the bar. Well, everybody else is in the bar. Okay.
Newest addition to the family.
That's interesting.
Sarah was just regaling us with a story involving her and Vladimir that is clearly 100% fabricated.
Are you calling me a liar, Cartray?
No, ma'am. Wouldn't dream of it.
At this point, we've all got stories that sound made up. Lucky that all of us here know they're true.
Some of our stories are a bit weirder than others, you gotta admit.
Anybody missing?
But it's
Blood.
not a contest, Barrett. None of us thought we'd end up here like this. I was sure I'd have a nice, quiet, boring career in Mast.
I kind of figured
Hi
I'd
there.
just keep securing
How's it
religious
going?
relics.
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear that. Did you say securing or stealing?
You're never gonna let it go, are you?
You should know by now that is not how Walter operates. He never lets anything go. It's gotten him this far.
Now, Andreja, I'm sure your answer would be something about the life of a smuggler. Am I right?
It was perhaps not my plan, but my options were limited.
Hey, no judgment here.
There's an Elder Scroll, though.
Weird stories I think we've all done.
Well, not quite an
A
elder
few
one.
things we're not proud of.
And that is one contest Barrett would definitely win.
Schlep.
What about you? I know you were kind of thrown into all this.
Discovered an artifact and tussled with pirates all on his first day. No big deal, right?
Yeah, better than another day in the mines. If I die, I'd never touch the thing. This is important. Glad to be part. No going back. Beats another day in the mines.
I bet it does.
I don't know. Mining might have been a much safer career choice in the long run.
Beats most jobs, if you ask me. Certainly weirder than most.
I was going to say that miners don't get to uncover the secrets of the universe, but you kind of did, didn't you?
And thanks to your time at Argos, you've got marketable skills to fall back on once we're done discovering the secrets of the universe.
We have an incredibly capable group of people here.
We have a path to follow, and we're going to see where it
Where's she?
leads.
There she is.
We're going to figure out what this all means and look after each other along the way. No matter what happens, we're all in this together.
I'll drink to that.
This is all exciting, but there's really a lot of pressure on us, isn't there?
Two of us make quite the pair, eh?
I see. So she was just wandering off for this little exchange. Okay, that's interesting. And cool. Had a couple of upgrades along the way there. Was it Marv? Is the 3060 what you're upgrading from or to?
What's up?
Either way. It's an upgrade over a 1660 for sure. How's it going, Dale? Pretty sure they're not in the same universe. They did actually. They were talked about that, Dale. Considered setting this game in the same universe as Fallout and kind of carrying, you know, the end of the world that sent everybody to space had to do with Fallout was kind of the vibe that they were considering doing. They did not go for that in the end, though, and I think it was a good call. They've long since said they don't view Elder Scrolls and Fallout as being in the same universe, even if they do cross-pollinate with in-jokes on occasion. Doomquake and Wolfenstein are a bit different because they're all tied to id Software, so different developer.
Thank you for coming back here with me. I fear that after all that has happened, I am unsure of my place in House Va'ruun. This room may now be the only place I have left to call home.
Lodge will always be here for you. We all will. Don't jump to conclusions. The Lodge will always be here for you. Let's see the nice one.
Yes. I know that I am not completely alone.
Graded 2 3060, yeah.
And that offers some comfort.
Nice.
But it is more complicated than that. I do not know how to live without some connection to House Va'ruun. The Great Serpent has always been a guiding force in my life. The force that drives all that I do. What if I have lost that?
Don't need them. You have a family constellation. Connection with over 3 Tomasar. If House Va'ruun abandons you now, it's their mistake. And forget about it, put the past behind you. Never 3 Tomasar. I think that's probably the best answer.
Yes, that is true. Whatever else has happened or will happen, the Great Serpent still holds a purpose for me. You have been by my side through all of this, the most turbulent time in my life. And you have supported me, faithfully. I have never been able to count on any single person the way I have with you. If I am repeating myself, you will have to forgive me. I cannot overstate what it means to me.
I like Andreja. Friends.
I have never had a best friend, but I believe that sounds right. So if we are to be best friends, then I shall do everything I can to be there for you, in the way that you have for me. How can I sit here feeling sorry for myself when there is so much for us to do?
I was debating whether or not... Finally, we can now advance things. I was debating whether or not to consider the romance option. Because Sarah's driven me a little bit around the bend, and I've kind of been avoiding her. So it just didn't seem like the worst idea to move on from one relationship to another. But at the same time, if I do another playthrough, I'll probably romance Andreja directly, so... And sooner or later, I'll be doing another playthrough. Not sure, I was thinking about this earlier, actually. I don't know how I feel about doing a New Game Plus. Well, I'm not planning on playing a New Game Plus, but... Whether or not I do it on my own time, I don't know. Like, it's rare for New Game Plus to appeal to me at all, so... This is still being a bit weird, so I'm guessing she's going to disappear and they're all going to make their way back up to the eye.
I am at your service, Captain.
Except for those two, apparently. Walter. I think everybody else has sodded off up there, haven't they? Right. Yeah, that's Walter hanging out in his bedroom. I'm guessing the young lady here is the one who keeps opening my bedroom door. Kind of feel like closing the wall and seeing what happens. What'd you get me? Pretty sure that's Sam's room. No, this is Noelle's. It's Potatoes. Weird ass bedroom. Sarah's. It's actually somehow less comfortable than mine, despite the fact that she's the chairperson. Did I see a person or did I just see that telescope?
If you want to talk, make it quick. I think I'm
There you
late
go.
for Noelle's science lesson.
You weird ninja young lady. Right. I think everybody's up there and we could advance the quest next time. It's in Nuka-Cola in Wolfenstein. Yeah, I seem to recall that, actually. I think this might be one of the few games you do go for New Game Plus on, though. Yeah. And I like the... I've not heard... I know that they do a load of weird stuff, although I'm not sure what it is. Although I kind of do know bits about it. But, yeah, it's... I don't know. I'll decide later how I feel about it, probably. That's probably going to be the play, isn't it? Now, where is the eyeball? Yeah. I was going to save. Stuck in adult life. Do you be sucking? Ow. So just having a rottenly destroyed back. Been trying to do something about that lately, but we'll see whether it makes any progress. The last couple of efforts didn't. Yeah. We've had issues tonight, to say the least.
Spend so much time looking at the scans, I can see star systems orbiting in my head. Ready to head to the scow? It'll be you and Barrett on the mark. Catch a smile out there.
Success! We did it! We fixed it. Kinda. It took some doing. Hopefully. That was a freaking palaver. It's really, really cool though. Whew. It was a bit of an aggressive jump, but okay. thank you. Yeah, I did not think that was... well, I was worried for a while there that that was not going to fix it, and I wasn't going to be able to get through all that, but I'm glad we made it. Yeah. Did not even get to start the mission that I intended to spend tonight doing, but on the other hand, we've got to the point where we can now start it, so a little retroactive renaming of the stream, and we should be good. Oh, Christmas. Yeah, busy time of year, Steve. Yeah, I quite enjoyed Andreja's side quest. We'll explore sort of other options, I guess, there on another playthrough, but yeah. I don't know. Whether that'll be New Game Plus one or not, I don't know. See how the late game feels. Yeah. Anyway, the plan tomorrow will be to continue with the main story, and we'll see how that goes. Catch you later, Traker. Have a good night. Yeah, that was quite the mission. I think that has more or less fixed the problem, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, being wedged between sort of two quests and two different companions, three different companions depending on how you look at it, because the only companion you can have, or I can have at the moment for the next story mission is Barrett. Got myself stuck into Andreja's mission as well, but couldn't get her to join, couldn't get Sarah to leave for a while. Managed to eventually get that to work by going somewhere else and telling Sarah to leave on another planet. Apparently that was because we were on the Eye, and then still couldn't get Andreja to join me or follow me, and had to bleeding console command move her from one planet to another to get through that quest line. Bloody hell. We got there. Bit of a nightmare. But it does seem, I think, well, I don't know if it's blocked me from getting achievements or not at this stage. All I used was move NPC to player, but that may be enough to do it. I don't know. If it has, well, it sucks, but it's not the end of the world. If it doesn't, then, yeah, what are you going to do? Initial confusion at what I thought was a massive Andreja. Yeah, I was really worried I'd screwed something up for about a second there until I realised I was crouched. That was particularly good. Best space wife. Yeah, I will pursue that line of thought on another playthrough, I think. I was tempted to see where it goes from here and do the end one relationship, start another thing. But, yeah, I don't really want Andreja as an active companion anyway, and we've still got Sam's stuff to go through as well. So, not in a tearing rush. I think once we've got through this mission and we can shake Barrett, then we'll have to pick up Sam and start pursuing his stuff. But yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll pick up where we were supposed to do today. Let's see how that goes. I've lost some saves as well, which is a little worrying. I'm guessing the save files become corrupt. On the plus side, I didn't have to go back and rebuild half my outpost in order to catch things up, which would really have sucked. So, yeah, we'll pick things up, and I'll probably spend a bit of time, well, tonight and tomorrow, finishing off this bit of building I'm doing, so hopefully we can have the next outpost video up on Saturday, if all goes according to plan, which it looks like it might now. Hopefully. We'll see how it goes. And it was playing, it showed up on Steam. Yeah, it does that sometimes. It's a bit weird, that mechanic, sometimes with Steam. Sometimes it works really well, sometimes it doesn't. And yeah. Glad you made it in anyway, Sash. Right. Yeah, we'll jump back into this tomorrow. Otherwise, as I said, Fallout will be recontinuing on Tuesday. We'll pick up the next set of challenges and stuff. And yeah, we'll have to look at a Fallout build sometime next week. See how we're doing. Yeah. Yeah, I think it covers all of the stuff, doesn't it? All of the orders of business. So, yeah, if you would like to hit any buttons, the usual stuff, like subs, social media links, merch store, channel memberships, all that good stuff down there. If you want to check it all out on various buttons and notification bell and blah, 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 all of that. And go ahead, hit the buttons. I do appreciate it. And we'll dive back in about 7:30-ish tomorrow night and hopefully do what we were going to do today. We'll see. And I'll now go and change the thumbnail and the title of this stream retroactively to something that actually suits how it went down. We'll see. Anyway, folks, have yourselves a good rest of your evening. Have a good day tomorrow. Thank you all for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. And, yeah, we'll do this all again about 7:30 tomorrow. So, till then, I'll see you next time. No, folks. See ya.
Thank you.